Hi, Tony. Thanks for joining us.
Hey, how y'all doing?
I think we're all doing well. Mike, how about if you start us off with the first question?
Sure, thank you. Tony, here in Virginia, people paid a lot of attention to the video of you guys playing Enter Sandman at the end of a practice in camp. I'm curious, what does hearing that kind of do for players? Does it focus you? Does it get you amped up, or is it just background noise?
It really get us prepared because we know Virginia Tech Stadium is amazing. You know, the atmosphere, the fans. So we know they're going to come out with an energy. So we're trying to get that feeling right now at practice, hearing that, getting it turned up, getting ready for the to play the game.
I know you visited Blacksburg. Did you attend games at Lane Stadium?
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
What was your takeaway?
It's just amazing. The fans, the atmosphere, the crowd, the Let's Go Hulk. It's just amazing. So, you know, it's got a little bit of fire up to it. So be ready.
Great. Thank you.
Ross, go ahead.
Hey, Tony, I was wondering, you obviously came in supposed to be in high school last year. What'd you work on the most coming out of last season into the spring and then in the off season, getting ready for this season? A couple of things you really focused on and how that went for you.
I want to say what I focused on mostly was route recognition. You know, getting my football IQ much better on the field. Because the talent gonna take you far, but once you know football, once you know the IQ, the routes combination, or like where they lined up, or like when they're gonna run this, then that's when you separate yourself.
What goes into learning about route recognition? Can you kind of break that down for me?
You know, inside the numbers, outside the numbers. You know, the boundary, receiver, field receiver. You know, the slide, is they tight, they close, they far apart. You know, them types of things.
Of course.
All right, Andrew, you're next.
Hey, Tony, we talked to Coach Brown yesterday, and he said that the staff has been challenging you guys at the corner about not letting the deep balls get by. What other ways are they challenging you guys on the corner spots to kind of take your game to another level, to be at a level you need to be for you guys to reach your goals?
Make plays on the ball. Like, that's the one thing. One thing Coach Bly really critique on and pushes, and Coach Bateman and Coach Brown, is to make a play on the ball. When the ball in the air, the DBs, we have to make a play on the ball because that's what changes the game.
And on the other side, you've been covering the wide receivers in camp for nearly 2 weeks now, and obviously throughout the summer. Who are a couple guys outside of Josh that have really kind of opened your eyes and you could see having a lot of production on the field?
Honestly, I think all our receivers doing really good right now. Every single last one of them making plays. We gonna our receivers help our DBs a lot. So getting work from them is helpful. So all of them.
Cool. Thanks, man.
CL, go ahead.
Hey, Tony, I was curious, like last year you were kind of unknown to opponents until later in the season because, you know, you weren't a every down cornerback. What is the difference for you coming into this season knowing that some opponents may even be targeting you now? Like you might be somebody that they feel like they can put in certain situations or what have you. How do you respond to that kind of challenge of being a known quantity now?
I take pride of it. I know offensive coordinators, they're gonna try to come at me, a young Rude on the field, but I embrace the challenge, honestly.
And how much more prepared do you feel at this point as opposed to last August at this time?
Way much prepared. Really having a whole year off season training and getting ready for college football. I feel amazing right now.
All right, Michael, you go ahead.
Hey, Tony. So Mac Brown yesterday, he said, we pretty much know who the first team defense is going to be because everyone's back. With the difference between this year and last year, where you kind of had to work your way onto the field later in the season, how do you keep yourself from becoming too overconfident and potentially overlooking anyone?
Honestly, in our cornerback room, we're not stressing right now on who's starting, who not. We're just really, I don't even know if I'm starting or not, but we're just getting each other better every day. We working, we pushing each other, and whoever, because I feel like in our room, you can put anybody on the field and we can play good ball. So it's gonna be, we're gonna see who's gonna start, but whoever starts is gonna hold it down.
Thank you.
Gregory, go ahead.
Hey, Tony, what's been the process for you to become more physical on the field and to improve in that regard?
Just hitting the weight room. Honestly, I gained much weight. I feel better with my weight. I feel more, more like a college athlete. So I'm be coming down, making plays on tackles.
Have you seen that transition onto the field in the off season and during camp so far?
Most definitely. I'm even coming up tackling with like a more of a demeanor to, take somebody's head off.
Gregory, is that it?
Yes, thank you.
Okay. Ross, did you have another follow-up?
Yeah, I do. Appreciate it. Tony was Storm was out for a while. Tony missed the spring and missed part of preseason camp. How has he kind of adjusted to coming back? What have you seen out of Storm coming back from injury?
Storm is Storm Doug. Storm is like he never left. He got better. That's one thing I could say. Storm is going to be a dude. Storm is going to be a dude that college offices have to watch out for.
And you mentioned it briefly, but is there anything you can tell us about kind of the rotation or what you see the rotation being with certain guys? And you have like 4 or 5 big bodies, a lot of talented cornerbacks.
Yeah. As of right now, I don't know. Dre and Bateman and Matt Brown is gonna make that list. I think pretty soon. But right now is up for grabs because everybody can compete, everybody can ball.
Thanks.
All right, I think you're good. Thank you so much, Tony.
Y'all appreciate y'all. Have a nice day.
For the rest of your Monday.